Welcome to the Highly Evolved channel. My name is Safan. On this episode, I just want to talk about what's going in my mind about publications and their association with the word time, right? Have you ever wondered why there's a LA Time, New York Time, Time Magazine, you know, San Francisco Chronicle, all these Chronicle magazine, right? All have to do with time and all these stuff, right? When you look at time, who is in charge of time? Right? According to the Greek god, the person who's in charge of time is Kronos. Kronos is the god of time. Kronos, right, is the ruler of this world. Kronos, when you have time, you control a lot of things. That's why we're always on borrowed time. When we're in the physical realm, we're in borrowed time. We're enslaved to Kronos. We're enslaved to um to time. Let's say that. Right? And how did Kronos come about? Kronos, according to Greek mythology, he's the son of Gaia and the son of Uranus, right? Now Uranus is the father of the sky, and Gaia is the mother Earth, the god of the ground, the god of the earth, right? Now, 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 Gaia and Uranus they're very opposite from people. They don't really get along, right? So this is according to the story. Gaia told Kronos that she didn't really like him and all these stuff, bad news about Uranus, right? And because of that, Kronos developed all this resentment. He's very unstable. What he did was, the big story is that he killed his father. I think he's something got to do with he cut off his phallus or something like that, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but that's why I heard, but it might be wrong. But he killed his father, right? He's also known as the guy who killed his children, thinking his children will kill him as well, right? Until he spit out his children again. But that's going into deep Greek mythology. It's all related to Greek mythology, right? Um, Kronos has got a time, right? Time. Kronos is also referred as also known as Saturn as well, right? Saturn and Saturn. Now, when you look at Saturn, there's a cube on top of it. A cube or a hexagram, right? A hexagram is basically a two-dimensional cube, right? Now, going back to the Time Magazine, LA Time, Los Angeles Time, is all venerated of Saturn. That's what it is. It's all venerated Saturn and Saturn worshipping. These publications are evil publications that worship Saturn, right? Saturn, also known as Satan, Kronos, right? Kronos is a very troubling god, right? When you have power, when you have time, you have a lot of power over people, right? That's what we're living in right now. When we're in the physical realm, we live in we're dictated by time. That's why we don't have that much time on Earth, right? This is why I'm so adamant of using my time wisely, using my time so productive, right? Never waste time. Be efficient as possible because we don't have that much time. Because everybody in this world right now are living in borrowed time, and this world are ruined by Satan. This world we're living right now is ruined by Saturn. We're ruined by Kronos, right? You know why it's ruined by Saturn and Kronos? They all known the same thing as the same thing. Because when you look at the throughout history, right? When you look at the Muslim culture, when they go to Mecca for their pilgrimage, they worship the Kaaba. Kaaba is a black cube, right? When you look at Saturn, what do you see in it? A hexagram. Hexagram is a three-dimensional cube, right? When you go look at the Hebrew religion, Hebrew is a language. No, actually, Hebrew is an ancient Canaanite language, right? Hebrew is an ancient Canaanite language that derived from Canaanite, right? So basically, when you look at Judaism, they have the rabbi wear a black kippah on their head. That's what I'm trying to revert to, right? In the religion, right? Praying to I think temple, right? But there's a big story that the temple wasn't actually the temple of Solomon. The temple was actually a Roman fortress that was skewed, and people. The idea was that the temple wasn't actually built. It was just a metaphor. It was just a story, right? That the thing that they've been praying all along, it was a Roman fortress, right? Because Roman was ruling that area as well, in that area, back in the time. No pun intended. Right, but back to what I was saying, right? And when you look at the Star of David, in the middle of the Star of David is a cube, right? In the middle of it is a hexagon, which is a third dimensional cube. Reverting back to what I was saying, that the Saturn, or the devil, or Lucifer, Luciferian, Kronos, all the same thing I'm talking about. They ruin this world. They run this world, right? The physical realm is run by the devil, the evilness, right? The world is run by Luciferian. That's why we're so. That's why when we live in this world, we're facing all these sufferings, all these bad, ill will, intention. We were living with people. The hell is how we make it what it is, right? We're living in hell right now, in my opinion, right? And as we're reverting back to publication, going back to what my original statement, right? My original statement of why all these publications like Time Magazine, Time Warner, Los Angeles Time, New York Time, right, have time in their name because they're Saturn worshippers, right? This thing Donald Trump would like to call the mainstream media is the enemy of the people, right? That's what people don't understand, right? Look into these kind of subtle occultic meanings. That's what it is. It's all hidden meanings. When all these mainstream things have these little thing on their logos, their name, right? For instance, Nike. All right, Nike is not pronounced as Nike. The shoes company is supposed to be Nikkei. That's how you pronounce it. Nikkei, the god of victory. It also comes from Greek. Look at that. What are the coincidences? Come from Greek, right? Now, what the thing is, the Nike swoosh sign is actually a silhouette of Saturn's ring, backing back to Saturn. All right, it's a silhouette of Saturn's ring. All right, and when you look at all these other products out there, Saturn cars. Why is a car named Saturn? Why did they choose Saturn to name a car? Right? And all these stuff that's venerated Saturn, right? When you look at what's what I'm trying to look for? That's obvious. It's Saturn worshipping, right? I couldn't name anything right, but it's obvious. It's clear evidence that is out there, right? Sci-Fi Channel. The first logo was Saturn. Now, why did they choose Saturn? They wanted to connect it with sci-fi, but they couldn't use something else besides the planet Saturn, right? Right? It's venerating the god Saturn. I mean, not the god Saturn. Saturn worshipping. Luciferian. Right? It's all evil. This world that we're living in right now is an evil, evil world. There's a lot of blood sacrificial going on right now. People are being sacrificed. And all these horrible things that people have been experiencing, right? And people just don't know. These stuff are hidden. The information, you have to go out and look for it. It's just not widely available. And yet again, this is why I want to talk about these kind of ideas, that people need to question things more, right? Why is Hollywood so evil? Right? What's going on in Hollywood that nobody knows? Right? What are some of the practices these secret societies are doing? Right? If it doesn't add up, that's why you ask questions. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. People need to question more. All right? But that's been going in my head. That's what I want to make this video, to address that issue. Why is all these publications have these name on it? What's another publication that's kind of sketchy out there? Rolling Stone, right? Rolling Stone is basically referring to, the beetle, the Egypt beetle, right? The dung beetle, right? They rolled dung into a little ball. The ball represent what does the ball? The ball represent the black sun, right? It's all sun worshipping. That's what it is. Sun worshipping, Luciferian worshipping, is all connected, right? That's according to the Babylonian mystic school. Right? I'm not being precise right now, but I'll touch on the sun worship a little later, right? It's also a reminiscence to the swastika. Swastika is originated from Hindu, right? Same goes with the Star of David. It's all originated from Hindu, right? Before ever the Jewish faith used the Star of David. It was also known as the Star of Satan. That's what it is. It's not the pentagram. The pentagram is something else. The pentagram is the star of the Baphomet. That's what it is. But going back to the Star of David, is also there's another name that people don't know. It's called the Star of Satan, because when you look into it, it's actually a cube within the center of the Star of David. Right. Same goes with swastika. Swastika was also used in Hindu faith as well. Right. Swastika is a representation of the black sun. That's what it is. It's hard to understand right now. It's hard to comprehend without me using evidence, but I just want to talk about this. But I'll make a video dedicated to my explanation later. But I just want to make the point of that the world we're living in is run by Satan. It's run by Kronos. We're on borrowed time. Alright, guys? But I appreciate if you guys listen to me. If you agree with what I'm saying, please like, share, and subscribe, because Google's been banning people from left to right. And they're demonetizing people's channel, which is okay. I don't care about being monetized. What I do care is about you to send a message and make people think. They don't have to agree with me, but they just have to think and ask more questions. That's the point of this channel, right? Because of that, I'm unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited. Google don't want me saying all these stuff to make people think. They're scared of people that's provocateur right now, right? I'm not taking any donation, but what you can do is like my channel, follow me on BitChute, like me on BitChute, share and subscribe, right? When you share and subscribe, it encourages me to make more videos. When you encourage me to make more videos, right? It make my channel saturate YouTube. When it's saturated YouTube, their algorithm will have to force to share with other people, so I can reach to other people. That's the point. Right, so it can reach other people and make them question more. You don't have to agree with me. If you disagree with me, write your comment below and I'll read to it. All right, I'll read it, and I'll just read it. Let's just say that. But on that note, guys, let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for giving me some of your time. I know time is precious. I'm not trying to waste any of your time. All right, this is the Highly Evolved channel, and my name is Safan. I thank you for listening, and I'm signing out. Peace.